Sisyphean.
Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile, and let's dive right back into our treasure hunt. Now, the last couple episodes have been a little bit disappointing, partially due to the fact that I keep getting killed and keep messing up. Which itself is partly due to lack of skill and partly due to my terrible build, and partly due to not understanding the game objectives at times, especially during the heist missions. But mainly the thing that's disappointed me the most is we have yet to find, or it's been a while since we last found a new unique item. I think the last unique we found was a duplicate, actually, for the Rotgut Quicksilver flask that we've got equipped. And we put that in our stash, and yep, now we're still waiting. However, there are a bunch of people who want to talk to us, so let's talk to them.
The Black Crest. She lives again. And me granddaddy. Still can't believe Mervale did that to him. The bilesome bitch. At least his spirit roams free once again. Wonder if he'll come and visit his favorite granddaughter one more time. Anyways, with the Brine King gone, you've done a fine thing for us seafarers. The waters won't no longer pander to the whim of an overgrown, bloody crustacean. And damn me if I don't feel a stirring in me loins. It's the ocean, calling, like a lust-starved lover. But for now, bugger it all. I'll be sticking about Lion Eye's watch until I get me a new ship. Don't feel sorry for me.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call, and I thought it was from a number that I recognized, but it turned out it was one of those scam phone calls. So anyway, let's...
The Black Crest. She lives again.
I guess we can quickly take a look through to see what Lily Roth was saying. She wants to go back to the ocean, or I guess for a while she's gonna be sticking in Lion Eye's watch. Now that the Brine King is dead, let's talk to Bestel.
Clearly the old Brine King wasn't worth his salt. A fish out of water, if ever there was. But I suppose, as someone wise once said, you can't teach a crab to walk straight. Too much. Yeah, be honest with you. All this fishy mirth is me just swimming around a tricky topic. Nessa. She's not coming back to us, is she? Can't say I'm surprised. But with everything she's been through, what she's become, I wish her all the happiness she can find out there in the sea. More than she could muster on this God's awful land of ours.
Yeah, it is pretty sad what happened to Nessa, but, you know, not much we can do about it now. Let's talk to Tarkley.
I'd hoped for a chance to see Nessa again. Dreamed it like some poor bloody child believing in fairy tales. No, she's not one of us anymore. But at least she's not like Mervale either. Can't overlook a mercy like that. Who knows? Perhaps Nessa is better off this way. Not like this is much of a home to come back to anyway. Look, I know you did what you could. And for that, you'll always have my thanks.
Okay, so nobody is actually giving us anything. They just had some lore dialogue for the end, which means there's not much for us to do except go to Act 7. Alright. This game just keeps going on and on. We do have some heists that we could attempt at the Rogue Harbor. But before that, we really need to upgrade our gear a little bit. We need better... I think I really need a better weapon so that we can rely on our leeching to do a little bit better, because it will depend on our damage. And right now our damage is being throttled by our lack of good weaponry. Anyway, let's talk to these guys.
What'll I do now? This here broken bridge speaks to me some. A fair place to rest me old bones for a bit. And tell you what, with all this sunlight and fresh air, I can feel the calling forth of the poetic muse beneath me trousers. Been a long time since I felt this here compass point in any direction.
Boy,
Now, speaking of navigations and the like, a long time ago, I had me a nice collection of riches stuffed away in a lockbox. Being the stupid ass that I am, I buried the thing one eve when I was high in my cups. Can't for the death of me remember where except I knew it was near this broken bridge. The box has a silver locket in it. It holds the portrait of my late wife, Meredith. It's the last thing I have in this world to remember her by. If you happen across my lockbox in your travels, I'd be appreciating of its return.
So what I was gonna say after his first line of dialogue was too much information. If you understood what he was hinting at, you'd probably agree with me. Anyway, let's talk to Sin.
Judging by that rather curious ship and its aberrant captain, I imagine you had rather an interesting voyage here. Now, Inquisitor Maligaro. We must have his soul. He has most certainly returned to his old haunt, yet his manifestations are like wisps on the wind. There one moment, gone the next. While I am familiar with the phantasmal trails and tributaries that filigree this reality, Maligaro's exact whereabouts eludes me. You should speak with these desperates who cling to this broken bridge, that young Templar scholar in particular. Their mundane knowledge must provide where my enlightened sapiens cannot.
Alright. Getting some lore. A lot of people here to talk to. Let's talk to Ava.
Thank the gods. You're no saint, I can see that. Though, who am I to question what form divine providence comes in? I am the great Alva Valai,
Alva.
reliquarian extraordinaire. A seeker of mysteries, explorer of the unknown, lover of all things that glitter, and I need your help. The lost temple of Atsuatl. Halls lined with finery, boxes stuffed with glimmering riches, and relics touched by insurmountable power. The eons lost to history, until now. I believe the secret of its location lies in the Val City, which until very recently was submerged and completely unreachable. But with all that's going on, the city has risen from the depths and, well, it's still completely unreachable. It seems the only way to even get close is across the river, and the only crossing is overrun with bandits. I have a plan that could make both of us unbelievably wealthy, but perhaps one day.
Okay. We've got some other, I think, event-related stuff related to the expeditions. What was even in our expedition locker? We have Black Side artifacts, Broken Circle artifacts. Oh, okay, we must have picked these up. Last time we did some stuff related to that. Anyway, we'll see what we can do. Let's talk to Ermir.
Yes, you do seem to have a penchant for presenting yourself when times are at their most perplexing. It would seem that our Almighty has forsaken us. False deities from ages past now rise and ravage, while our blessed innocence remains as silent as the stones at my feet. So much for Templar propaganda, eh? Well, I suppose if we are to fend for ourselves, then I should answer your troubling arrival with our own most pressing tribulation. The relic that washed ashore and started all the chaos. It was covered in ancient Val inscriptions. The symbols were much weathered, making them challenging to translate. Yet I did my best. The inscriptions spoke of the god Ralakesh. If this object somehow housed the spirit of that many-faced monstrosity, then I fear we are all in danger. Ralakesh was renowned for his penchant for subjugation and control. Please, I urge you to destroy this god before his strength and dominance grow insurmountable. Nip this divine threat in the bud, as it were. Our poor friend, Grust, has likely become Ralakesh's avatar in this world. At least his recent behavior would indicate as much. If you could see to Grust's passing, Ralakesh will be forced to retreat into the relic. Destroy the relic, and perhaps you will also destroy the god.
That was a lot of exposition. Excuse me. A lot of exposition. And we're not done yet. Got a couple more people to talk to. Yena and Helena. Let's talk to Helena first.
Turn your back for the barest moment and Rayclast bites you in the proverbial. I imagine that's how you're feeling upon visiting us this time. It's how I feel about now.
Okay, nice.
I'm
And
afraid that the Inquisitor's spirit has indeed returned to the Chamber of Sins. Yet while you won't encounter Meligaro by wandering his halls, I do perhaps know how you can find him. Whilst investigating the Fell Shrine, I learned of the existence of a map, forged by Meligaro from his own viscera. This map allowed him to transfer his spirit into another form of existence, an existential safe house to which he could retreat should death ever attempt to take him. Understanding the map's purpose, Vol tried to destroy it, to no avail, so he locked it away deep within the ruins of Freesia Cathedral. Find that map and place it upon the Reverie device in Meligaro's old laboratory, and when you step over that threshold, expect the very worst.
I was gonna say, nice and short and sweet after she got through her first bit of dialogue. But then, of course, she gave us a quest, and then, you know, she just kept on talking. Let's talk to Yena.
You arrive. The Great Spirit spoke in my dreams, told me that darkness would again drown our lands. And you, exile, would walk before the flood. But what is this? You are not alone. A shade, a memory, older even than... No, older than spirit? Fear grips my throat. I shake, but the spirit drapes a warming cloak upon my shoulders. This ancient ghost that follows you, it has the trust of the spirit. And if the spirit trusts, then I trust.
Are you also going to give us a quest? No. You just wanted to say hello. Alright, I think after a lot of talking, we are finally ready to get some action going. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We are immediately beset by some blue enemies. Immediately taking some troubling damage. Alright. Everybody just relax. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. See if there are gonna be any interesting things in this first area. Maybe some quest objectives. Whoa, boy, easy. These lightning things have killed me in the past. I think you have like a couple, or like about a second before they start dealing damage. Oh my god, what is that happening? This is... What? Pick up a jewel, I guess? Oh my god. Spell resistant. He's got a temporal proximity shield. I don't know what that means. What that does. Oh, he's also exploding corpses. That explains some of the issues we were having. Alright. Hairy bone crunchers. Brittle bandits. Boulders. Ravenous parasites. Very evocative names for the enemies in this area. And looks like the dudes are just coming up out of the ground. Okay. So we gotta dodge those bolts from those guys. Right. Now we've got more of these spell resistant dudes. Don't mind if I do. We got a chromatic. I said, let's pick up that. Pick up that chromatic. Alright, let's go down here. Oh my god, what's going on? The oh no. Oh no, it's okay, I think okay, you only take damage when you're standing in the outer ring. You don't take damage inside. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Did he resurrect? Man, come on. I feel like the hitbox. Maybe there's nothing wrong with the hitbox. Maybe I just suck. But I was distracted by this 6-socket staff. I really was thrown pretty badly. Alright, so we got... Oh, we gotta plant some explosives. But let's move away, because there's a lot of visual noise with all of those things there. Riveted gloves, don't really care about those.
Hello there.
Let's make sure all of the regular monsters are cleared. Yeah. Clear things nicely for ourselves. What is this? Unearth remnant. Don't really care about that. Okay, so left trigger, right trigger down to place explosives. Left trigger, right trigger down, and these little things with stuff drawn on them show us what exactly we will be unearthing. So let's... we can get these two. Make sure we're getting both of these. One there. I don't think we can get 3. We can get 2 here. Then we can get a... Can we get 3? Because there's one behind the tree. And I think we're getting all of these.
Hope you unearth some ancient figurines.
And then here... I'm thinking... Wait. Not sure where this dude came from. Alright. So now how do I detonate? Okay, like this. Skeletal beast. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Alright, we got it. There's so... I can't see... There's so much on the screen, man. I can't see... Oh, no, 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 no. Where are these guys that are just, like, running at me, dude? Alright. I think I've got things a little bit in hand. Okay, are we done?
Stay safe.
He said something. I think we might be done. Useless. Useless. Well, no. I think that's some currency, I guess, or something. There's a 5 socket armor, which I do not have enough intelligence to use. There's something in there. Bone armor has 4 sockets. The wand again has a bit of a tint on it. There's absolutely nothing in there. Are you serious? Really? We got nothing? Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I'm Rog. Gwennon said you'd be heading this way. Said you got quite the moves. You're the kind of man that faces monsters with bravery and skill, are you? I prefer to avoid fighting myself. This continent is fraught with danger. I specialise in logistics and planning, so I'm happy to support your fighting with my supply skills. Care to check out some of my deals?
Okay, so what do you sell? Deal for items. Oh, so you just sell regular gear. These are all yellow items. All right. And what do you... In order to buy these, I would have to give you the... Oh, it shows on the right. It shows the different currencies and how many of each of them you have. Let's say goodbye. Let's identify this jewel. 4% damage over time multiplier. Not sure what that... It's only a blue jewel. So, maybe not the best. Let's pick up a glass blower's bauble. Everybody just relax. There are a few other things on this map zone that we need to pay attention to. Alright. There's a like, I think a strong box or like a lock box over in the southeast. That would have been, I think, pretty close to the entrance. So we'll definitely be hitting that. Hit some of this stuff. Well, I don't see it yet, but it's further to the east. But let's explore as much of the map as we can. Ooh, there's another thematic for us. Unfortunately, the stuff that we're picking up is taking up a lot of space, but we've also got a lot of space. Alright, yeah, there's the other thing right by the entrance. large strong box. Let's take these dudes out, and we get nothing, right? Alright. Let's zoom through the rest of this area. And move on to the next zone, and maybe even get some... Stop shooting me, dude. Maybe even get some quests done. But the only downside to last raid is whenever there are environmental things in the way, like trees and rocks, sometimes enemies are shielded from these attacks of ours, even though visually sometimes it's not always obvious, because the visual itself doesn't get interrupted. It's just that the enemies will just not take damage. There's another yellow enemy. Minions cold explode on death. Well, good for them, I guess. But there's an exclamation mark. A dirty lockbox. Okay, that's gonna be the picture of the guy's wife. It's inside this compound. And we can just walk in and we can just open it. Silver locket from Whalem to Meredith. I shall love thee as I love the sea. Is there anybody else? Anything else in here? No? I guess nothing there. I was half expecting it to summon a mini boss, but I guess easy. I guess we're good. What's that? Grasping vines, slowing us down, which I really do not appreciate. Samite slippers. What is this on the... Oh, it's ROG. Alright. So we could go back to town right now, but let's go forward. I want to see if we can pick up a new waypoint over at the crossroads before we go back to town. And let us see what we can find in here. Nothing there. Everything. Oh, easy, easy. It's those enemies that charge into you. Those ones are pretty scary. Also scary are ranged enemies. Easy. Who's shooting stuff at me? What? What are you? Chilled ground on death and extra lightning damage and exposure? Anyway, let's kill that dude. Ran right into that chilled ground. But it's okay. Whoa, boy. Everybody, just calm down. Or there's another chromatic for us. Oh boy. Easy, easy, easy. Oh. There's the waypoint, so let's quickly get it before we get killed. Another. Yeah, I wonder why wands have a special little tint on them. And like, is it the loot filter doing it, or is that just from the game, like by default? So this is a 4-linked socket helmet. Fancy foil. Easy. Take out some of these minions. Heals allies and suppresses full recovery. Well, let's just kill them. Oh. Excuse me, what? Is that a... Is that a glitch? Because I killed him, but he was just still walking around a little bit. Or maybe it's just something that that type of enemy does. That would also explain a lot. Alright. If it's just something that that type of enemy, like you kill them and they stay alive for a while, because that other enemy with that like lightning halo effect, and then I killed him, like we saw the items that dropped from killing him, but then he either came back to life or somehow stayed on the screen after dropping his loot somehow, and then I ended up dying. But I'm still not sure what was going on there. Curses, poisons.
I can't do this just yet.
Alright. Don't really care about those. Let me just... Out of my way, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. Where did all my health go? Far shot? I don't even know what that means. But there's so many affixes in this game that it's hard to I think some of them are obvious from the text what they're gonna do. What's less obvious is, you know, exactly how dangerous they are. There's probably a lot of math going on in the background. But then there are ones where like I have no idea what it means. Like, what the hell does far shot mean? Anyway, there's a couple of things we gotta do back in town. And it looks like this area splits off into 3 different paths. One of them seems to be closed, but we were asked to talk to Helena. And she's gonna help us get through. But first, let's talk to this guy. Hopefully he gives us, I don't know, like a skill point.
Me look it! Oh, me darling, me beautiful Meredith. How I miss your shuddering bosoms, your quivering thighs, She had a heart to melt an iceberg, and teats the size of a... Ooh. Well, anyway, I thank you greatly. Please, whatever else be in that lockbox, take your pick from it. This locket be the only treasure I need.
Okay, I've got some flasks. Increased damage? Seems pretty good. And that seems pretty good. Evasion rating or global crit strike chance? Or maybe something defensive. I guess we'll take evasion. Yeah, we'll take evasion rating. And you know what? Let's...
Me to the depths, if it ain't me favorite landlubber.
Do we get anything for like a 6-socket? What is this? Jeweler's orbs. Seems pretty good. And that reforges the number of sockets on an item. Alright. I'll accept that trade. We'll drop some stuff off in the stash, but let's talk to you first.
When I was part of Piety's expedition into the Chamber of Sins, I stumbled upon a secret passage. It appears to have been constructed by the Inquisitor for the purpose of conveying his creations from his laboratory via an ancient cave system to the surrounding countryside without detection. These caves seem to feed out into what was once farmland near our former village. It may prove a useful route for you, although the passage was locked when I last stood before it. Let us hope that the key remains somewhere nearby.
Okay, well, we got a bit of a hint there. Oh, not the... Whoa, cancel. Not the expedition locker. Like, where's my... Where's my stash, dude? Oh. It's here. Let's go to our currency stash. Drop off some jeweler's orbs. A few more chromatics. Glass blower's bauble. The quality of a flask or tincture has greater effect on lower item level non-unique flasks, but that seems to imply that it would still also work even on unique flasks. Well, I'm tempted to use one of those, but I don't know if Rotgut is necessarily something that I want to be doing anything with. You know, let's just drop this off. Oh, we already have like 3 of these. Maybe I should have picked something else as my reward, but you know what, that's okay. Let's take a look at our quests. Find a way to access the causeway, and then the only other things are the main quest. The main quest lines. There's a couple of different exits from this zone. Hang on, how do I get up there? Oh, I just go up like this? Oh, come on. Come on, dude. What is... far shot mean, man? Does it mean like they're like snipers that the further you are, the more damage they do? Is that, or is it... Do they just have more range? Is that it? Were they even the ones that killed me, or was it something else? Well, here's a few other things on the map. It's another zone transition. Oop. Oh god, come on, dude. I think these archers in general just are giving me a very hard time. So the lesson seems to be, don't stand still in one spot while there are archers around. So let's hit this Arcanist's strongbox pretty quick. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, man. That enemy type, it's so janky, dude. The like trying to decipher, looking at it in this weird top-down way. Am I standing in the danger zone, or am I not? Get fucked, dude. Oh, I'm starting to go on tilt a little bit. Yeah. What the fuck? What is this guy doing? Athena? What? Oh, dude. Like, everybody has shown up to guard this one strongbox. Okay, well, I guess it was worth it. I guess it was worth it. I now see why they were so keen to defend that, because there was a lot of good stuff in it. What's an enkindling orb? Adds an enchantment to a utility flask that will improve it, but prevent it from gaining charges during its effect. Interesting. I'm sure that's going to be useful with certain types of flasks. Okay, fine, I'll pick up Spectral Throw. So we spotted another exit off there, and oh god. Let me just go through. Just making sure that I'm not leaving behind anything interesting. Let's actually first go into this zone. Travel to the Fellshrine Crypt. These are the Fellshrine ruins. Alternatively, find a way into the den. Find a way into the causeway. The causeway is shut, but I think we have to do some type of quest shenanigans, and then eventually that path will open up. Let's just go into the Fellshrine place, because it's the top of our quests. we'll quickly do that. Alright, Fell Shrine, I think it's eerily quiet. Well, wasn't quiet for long. We got a lot of people in here. Caustic Orb on Death
Didn't even break a sweat.
seems pretty scary. Alright. 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 You can walk through the grass, which is good. The tall bundle of woe. Ooh. Alright, let's disengage. Take out some of these, Alright. I love the design of the enemies in this area. So they are a little, it is a little bit hectic. Especially when there's multiple elite enemies just stacked up on top of each other, or if you're backtracking from one elite and you run into another one. Easy. So we're in the Fell Shrine ruins. Is the crypt gonna be a separate area that we have to enter inside, or is the crypt just gonna be like an outdoor, like a part of the outdoor map? Well, you know, we'll find out. Easy. Oh my, I can't see, man, when these giant statues block your view. I can't see what's behind it. Yeah, some of these objects don't do the cutaway at certain points when they should. Like, if I'm behind this thing, it doesn't cut away. So I can't see. Like, imagine losing a hardcore character because there was an enemy in, like, behind one of these things that didn't cut away properly, and then you just died. That would be a tragic way for a hardcore journey to end. And you know what? It's probably happened to at least a few people. Alright. Wait, did we level up? Ooh, I didn't even notice that we were close to leveling up. Anyway, let's go to our passive tree, and I know what we are. God, it's so janky doing this with the controller. But we were working on this thing. We did Wild Hunger. Do we want to get this 6 life per enemy hit? Might not be a bad thing. But then there was something that I was looking at. One of these things which gives you resistances. There was something up here. Ooh. More maximum frenzy charges. More increased frenzy charge duration. Increased attack speed. Increased attack speed, global accuracy, increased attack speed, global accuracy. Interesting. And then we got some ranged stuff, but I don't really care about ranged stuff. Mana cost, don't really care about that. Crit strike chance, crit strike multiplier. Oof, I'm getting a... Here we go, this is what I wanted to get. 40% increased evasion if you have been hit recently. Okay, so this seems like an obvious thing. More movement speed, more attack damage, crit strike for attacks. I think we're starting to see where we want to go next. Critical mastery is also tempting, but we are pretty far from there. How would we even get there? Will we get there from here or from here? What's the quickest way? Let's plan it out. So we want survivalist. And we also want the frenzy charge thing. Dexterity, dexterity, dexterity. Physical damage as extra cold damage? Ooh, oh, dude, movement speed. Also seems really good. Finesse? Maybe we go through it like this way. We'll take a... Do I want... Tincture effects? Maybe not. There's a jewel socket. We could do that. So maybe we'll get strength, dexterity, finesse. Go through this way, get more movement speed. Take intuition, which gives us more max life, evasion rating, and then maybe even more maximum life. Yeah, and then we'll take... maybe we won't go for this. Maybe I'll actually go for the frenzy charges. And then we'll take a bit of a detour and go up here and get survivalist. It'll give us more elemental resistances, more evasion, and maximum cold resistance. I'm not sure how much that'll help us. And then if we take all of it, we can go up here. And there was a thing that I wanted. What was it? This one? Yeah, the attack speed. Attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, and... Oh, I'm trying to select this. Jesus. Okay. Melee strike range could be good. Monsters cannot block your attacks seems pretty good. Yeah. I think we have our plan, but first, I think I want to take a key passive. Maybe I should be taking flask duration, but first I want to take this key passive. And I'll take the instant life leech, which should improve our recovery quite considerably. All right. Okay. That was a long pause for that level up, but we didn't just get a new skill. We also did some planning, and now let's try and stand our ground a little bit, because I think I'm gonna have to change the way I play, where instead of running, I'm gonna have to just stand my ground and let my leech do the work for me, my leeching. It's gonna be hard to go against my instincts, which is to, anytime somebody is close to me, to just run away. But I think this has to be the way that we've got to start playing. Otherwise it would be suboptimal. Alright. Brittle born again. Easy. Oh God, I disagree, game. I was not in that explosion. There's a small chance that when I dashed right into the explosion, but it was a, listen, whatever. At least we didn't get killed that time. Let's see, how much life do I have? Alright. Malagaro's map. Oh, there's some scary stuff going on. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's an event. Oh, easy. Where's everybody? No. No. Where's everybody? Where are they? Oh. There's more of them. Where's everybody? There's more of them. Here's some more of them. Right. What? Whoa. What do you do? No. What am I? Oh, I'm running out of time. Well, I got rubber banded, man. I got rubber banded, dude. But I picked up a jewel? A large cluster jewel? What? I have no idea what this means, man. But, it seems interesting. I don't know how well I did in that delirium encounter. Probably not that well. The problem was this is such an awkward place to have an encounter like that because it's not an open area. I'm running around trying to figure out like where exactly I have to go. All these places are just oh no! What the man? Come on, dude. Yeah, obviously, if monsters spawn literally all around me, there's not a lot. Instead of trying to engage them, I should have just dashed. But I thought maybe I could do the thing where if I stand my ground, I can survive. I think probably what happened was that these were all ranged enemies and they all just started damaging me at once. That's probably what got me. Gray now creates voodoo doll. Not sure what that means. There's another box up here. There's a bit of lore over there. Spectral mages. Let me see. What happens if I use currency? I can corrupt it, or I can identify it. Nah. Let's not use any currency. Let's just open it. Take a step back. Not making the same mistake I did last time. Alright. This time, the scheme did work. Or it looks like there's an ascendancy thing over here.
Fear gnaws at the entrails of the faithful and the faithless alike. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the future. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor lights the way through the darkened caverns of uncertainty.
Right, hit that. What? Oh, it offset these. Okay, well. Oh no. Oh, dude, these traps are so janky, man. Stop it. All right, I think we're good. We're not good. There's more. It's more fucking garbage, dude. Oh, God, did we really need to have this weird ass platforming? I dodged that trap, game. Don't even try to gaslight me. So I can get through. Okay, so there's another lever. Okay, so if I run, like, oh god, come on, out of my way, dude. What does this switch do? Who the fuck knows, man? I'm just gonna run through. Alright. Not sure what an instilling orb even is. Oh god, fucking stop, dude. Okay.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Alright, that's another one of those done. Okay, okay. The sarcophagus is a staircase? Oh, this is gonna be a mini boss fight, isn't it? I just know it. Alright, everybody just calm down. I was trying to... What the fuck kind of damage do these wraiths do? Lightning, right? That's the icon next to them. Just like, is that the damage that they do, or is it like, is it the damage that they're resistant to? Whatever it is, those guys have killed me twice, or probably even more than twice. Okay, so these frost bishops also have the frost icon. So probably the icon does show you what damage. Fuck off, dude. What damage? What damage type the enemy is doing? Oh god, damn it! No, no. What is this nonsense? All right. Stop it. All right. Okay. Extra life, haste aura. Against melee enemies, I feel like the stand your ground strat kind of works. Oh, no. Against ranged enemies, absolutely not. Dude, I'm trying to look at the sockets on this full worm scale, and I think that's a chromatic, so I'm gonna take it. Alright. God, these wraiths, man. There's our quest objective. Motherfuckers, stop it. Container of Sins? Malagaro's map.
Touching this makes me feel quite strange.
Chamber of Sins. Is that part of the, this area? Oh, please stop it, dude. Mirror images. This guy, this fucking guy, dude. Oh, this fucking guy. Okay, we got him. Another A 6 socket item. Alright. Please. Is there nothing else in this zone? Or is there gonna be more on this side? God, what are these guys? Like, what do they have for breakfast? Doing so much damage. So I feel like there's nothing else left in this zone. What we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna use one of my portals. I don't think we have any quests fully completed, so we'll just be selling some stuff, and then we'll see what we can do about that. All right. Oh no, Helena has something to say.
I imagine it was no easy feat removing that abomination from its tomb. The horrors that must still lurk beneath the fell shrine. Well, I suppose you'll be meeting abominations aplenty where you're going next. Place that map upon Malagaro's reverie device, and remember, hope for the worst. At least then you'll be partially prepared for what's to come.
I mean, I don't know if hoping for the worst is a healthy frame of mind to be in, but I get what you're trying to say. All right, we'll accept that trade. Let's go back into our regular stash, and I'm gonna start dropping off my jewels. Cobalt jewel, Viridian jewel. Damage with swords, attack, and cast speed. It'd be nice to have a jewel where everything it gives us is something useful. But I guess that's gonna be a lot to hope for. We've got a ton of orbs to drop off. Let's go to our currency tab. This is a map. This is a instilling orb. That's our first one of those. Large jewel cluster is not a thing we can put in, at least not there. Orb of fusing, 8 more jeweler's orbs, and 5 more chromatics, and yet another Val orb, and our second enkindling orb. Drop off a bunch of those, a few of these, and adds 8 passive skills. 2 added passive skills are jewel sockets. Added small passive skills grant 10% attack damage. Place to an allocated large jewel socket. A large cluster jewel looks like it's a thing. Well, let's just hold on to it like here. We might be doing something with it soon, but we'd have to see where in our passives we have a large jewel socket. I think there was one in the bottom. This, right? Oh my god, no, that's iron reflexes. There was a jewel socket. Oh, here we go, right? Large jewel socket is here? No, that's a basic jewel socket. So then where the heck Where the heck are we gonna find a large socket? This is like the worst. A controller is the worst way to search. Oh, was it this one, right? Was this a socket? No, that's not a socket. I could have sworn there was one in like this part of the map. It was towards the edge, I think. Large jewel socket. Is this a large jewel socket? No, that's just fangs of the viper. Okay, like, I mean, we need to get back to playing. You know what? I think a better way to do it might be, let me go back to my inventory. Let me just look up large cluster jewel. Large cluster jewel is a cluster jewel base type. There is a unique large cluster jewel as well. Where do we put it? It always has 3 enchantments when dropped. 1 determines the number of passive skills in that passive cluster. 1 determines the mod pool of the jewel, as well as adding effects. Okay. Note that the unique version of this jewel does not have any enchantments. Large cluster jewel drops from a delirium encounter. So there's a legacy variant. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing. Hang on. Large jewel socket. Hang on. Let's look at it like this. Okay. Large jewel socket. There we go. They can be found around the outside of the passive tree, located between the areas for each default character class. So I was right. I think we were just looking in the wrong place. Go back to the passive tree. Between the areas for each class. Around the outside of the passive tree. Oh man, I don't see them. Am I tripping? Is this a... That's a basic socket, dude. There, oh, that's what they look like. That's, I thought that was an icon. There's a large jewel socket. And that's pretty close. But is there one that's closer? Here's one. I can get evasion rating. And I can get another large jewel socket. But I'll have to see, like, is this worth equipping? Because I'm not sure how much it's gonna help us. But what I'll do is, I think we're done with stuff here, so we'll go back into the crypt. Oh wait, can I not? Why can't I? Dude, did I spend so much time in town that the instance reset? Is that what happened? Are these, there's no area being marked, but Essence of the Artist is telling us to go there. Master of a Million Faces is also telling us to go there, and then these two are complete. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to the central zone. And then we will go towards the other area, and this whole zone will have reset. So we'll have to fight some more dudes. Again, we'll try the standing our ground strategy, trying to just leech our way through combat encounters. But we're gonna have to be a little careful, because there are enemies that can murder us very quickly. Oh, I should have... Man, half of them got spawned up there. But I guess we got them in the end. Chilled ground on death. Let's avoid the chilled ground. I didn't want to pick up those scrolls, but whatever. We'll keep them. Oh my god, dude. These exploding orbs. Oh my god. Again, there's stuff that's being hidden by the cliff face. Alright. Oh, no. Dude, come on. Let's pick up the armor scrap. Life cannot be leeched. Why is that an enemy affix, dude? Come on. Okay. Oh no. Scary. But I think we're seeing some nice proof of concept for the stand and leech strategy. At least against enemies that you are able to leech from. Right, now having taken the map device, I think this is a tutorial for the map mechanic. Oh god, what is... Who was Silk? Do we know her? Have we, or him? Have we met this person before? Is this a, god. Augmented dead. Alright. Alright, if we go down here. We're doing okay.
Hello to you, great dreamer.
Alright. Alright, okay, okay, so... Poor doll, yeah, a lot of, insane ramblings. I'm sure they will be interesting to some, but I feel like we've spent a lot of time already in this episode just, sitting around and doing nothing. It's time for us to, Oh, that's a lightning. That's a shrine for me. While this shrine is active, let's see what we can do. We're actually pretty close to another level. Help Silk to access chamber level 2. So we are locked behind that. But before we do anything with that, let's make sure we've fully explored this place, and I think we have. I don't think there's anything to the right. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to first of all, in the map device, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw down Malagaro's map. We're going to activate it. And we're going to go into Malagaro's Sanctum. And we'll see how we do. Probably really badly. Probably are going to get killed. But we'll see. Whoa. Oh. Can we checkpoint ourselves? Yes, we can. This is gonna be a bit of an issue. There's the graphical effects in this area are a little bit too busy, in my opinion. It's slowing things down, and it's visually like what is up with this watery effect? It's really distracting. Maybe that's the point. Alright. What was this? Nothing in this chest. What am I even looking for? I gotta find Malagaro and kill him. Oh god. What? Oh, no. It's so... It's so hard to get a sense of where damage is gonna come to you, in which form, by which enemies. What we figured out though is ranged enemies are just the worst. just the absolute worst. Enemies that stealthily create ground hazards next to you are also horrible. Dude, is everybody in this zone ranged? What does blocks attacks mean? Oh my god. Well, he's dead now. Yeah, there's way too much going on graphically in this area. I feel like this like watery, misty effect was maybe not really necessary. What? I came here and then killed everything. Oh, there's a path. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Motherfucker, get up. Alright, this is a very stressful place to be fighting in. Come on, dude. The other thing about these misty graphical effects is it makes it hard to tell if there's some ground hazard being created or if there are some projectiles coming at me. Okay, I don't need to worry about this because I think we gotta go into this area. How big is this zone? Please don't be that big. And of course we got fucking machine gunners, dude. Fuck off, man. Fuck off, dude. Okay. Oh my god, what is this trash? Alright. Are you serious? Oh, are you serious? Alright. Alright, I think we're doing a little bit better. Shield ground on death. Alright, let's stay away from him. Alright, so this seems to be the next area transition, and this is probably the boss arena. Malgar's workshop, Malgar's sanctum. Oh my god. Easy. Of course, he's become immune to damage. Why? So we can have this little bullet hell segment. Oh my god. Man, dude, nothing hit me, man. Are you serious, dude? I've got... Oh, just get the fuck away from me, dude. Ah. Oh my god, stop it. Alright, we gotta take out Malagaro. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. So let's... Oh, there's a... We have to kill this thing. I was just trying to dodge its I was just trying to dodge its damage, but no, this is like a whole separate phase of the fight. I'm just gonna face tank them. Dude, did he just... In the middle of that fight, did he just... teleport in and snipe me while I was fighting his summon? That is cheating, dude. That is fucking cheating. That is... That is just awful. Anyway, at least we've cleared out the majority of the enemies between here and the end. This is a sort of a preview of the kind of torment that we can expect to experience while doing... The motherfucker he's just showing up and shooting at us while we're fighting this. What? Man, why are you invincible? Oh man, what? Get fucked, dude.
That's two for me, artist, but who's counting?
Alright, so let's see. Anything good? Those antique greaves are not that great. This is a one-handed sword. Item level 54. I'll actually pick up the... Dude, I'm trying to... Motherfucker, I'm trying to select it. Well, let's talk to Sin first.
Our brutal construction nears completion, and now only the wretched Dodri Darktongue remains. Unlike her compeers, who, in undeath, have yearned for the familiar, Dodri appears drawn to the old wounds of calamity. The cataclysm took San, and left much that a parasite like Dodri might enjoy. I shall meet you in San, where I hope you shall make swift and bloody work of that foul hag.
Okay, well,
Our
let's...
brutal construction nears completion.
I'm trying to...
Our brutal construction.
God, let me take that. Twilight Blade is a one-handed sword. I'm trying to select the primeval rapier. Man, this is impossible.
Our brutal construction.
Shut up, dude. Oh my god. I'm trying to pick up this item and it is literally impossible to select it. Well, maybe pick up the antique greaves. Oh, wait. I selected it. Okay. All I wanted to do was to identify these items. Now, if we have a linked, neither of them have a linked red and green socket. So we're just gonna immediately discard that. I'm just gonna immediately discard that. I'm gonna discard that. I'm gonna discard that. Because I don't care about any of this shit. How do I go back to the place where I was before? Am I gonna have to run all the way back? I think I'm gonna have to run all the way back. Here's what we'll do. We'll run all the way back. And you know what? I'm just gonna take this as a free teleport. I'm not gonna bother fighting those guys again. We can interact with the map device, I guess. And there's a crafting recipe that I'm not sure if I picked up. Stock to silk.
The black venom. Oh, great dreamer who has done great deeds. I shall see to it that my queen rewards you with honor and mercy when she rises up to claim what is hers. Yes, this elixir, so aged and potent, shall be life-giving draught that she sips upon first waking. It is my gift to her, my wedding gift. Great dreamer, you will be wrapped in silken finery and made welcome at our wedding feast, guest of honor. And oh, what a feast we all shall enjoy.
Okay. And that key helps us open the den. Is it? Is that how it goes? Chamber of Sins level 2. I don't even know what quest we're on, actually. Use the obsidian key to access the den. I think what we're gonna do is we'll try to just see what's going on in this zone a little bit. We got a couple of boxes. Fucking hell, stop it, dude. There's another box there. Alright. Nothing really too special out of that. Oh, what the hell? Or, oh man, whoa. What the hell is that? I feel like I'm fighting a Fist of the Heavens paladin from D2. Fuck. Alright, let's I was gonna say let's stand our ground, but clearly that didn't work either. I don't know. I guess certain enemies, you get them and you find them and you just, maybe like lightning storm chases you Maybe the way you fight Lightning Storm is that you don't stand still in one place. But that's a tough thing to figure out, like, on the fly, right? And then you gotta worry about those orbs at the end. It's like the game's got a few... too many of these little affixes. Like, there's way too much to remember. Cobalt Jewel. Oh, easy. Plague Wretch. You do chaos damage over time, okay? That explains why you're such a dick. Alright. Alright. There's an icon of some sort on the map. This is a secret laboratory. It's gonna give us a Val skill and some other stuff at the end. Really, dude? At least you started me off close by. Quantity of items, monsters have damage reduction. Fuck off. Easy. Take it easy. I think there will be a special enemy at the end. Probably. Oh my god, stop it. Oh no, this is a shrine. Alright. Siphon's flask charges? Man, come on, dude. What a... Dude, why is that an affix? That's so stupid, dude. No idea what this guy did. The other issue with these special named enemies is that it doesn't tell you what they do. You're just fighting them and all of a sudden you'll die because you don't know what their affixes are. Like that guy at the end, what was his deal? Like his name was like Aziri's Pride or something. It doesn't tell me what he does. So if I get... I feel like in Diablo 2... it would tell you what, you know, the super unique enemies were doing. What's this? Do I care about this? Nah, it's just a 4-socket. It would tell you what these super unique enemies were what their affixes were. Like, see, I have no idea what this guy did, how I'm supposed to fight him. Secret passage that I can't get to from this side. But perhaps I can go around. Yeah? No? No? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's run through. And let's just I think there's another ascendancy thing. I don't like these zones, but we gotta do them. What the hell is this? Hideout? Okay, well, we gotta do this hideout.
This seems like a good area to build a hide. This seems...
Oh my god. Fuck. Like, Helena was the real final boss of this hideout, because could not figure out how to exit her dialogue. Are we done? I think we're done.
Curious. With the dead...
Yeah, we've seen this we've seen this dialogue before. All right. Let's go this way.
The path to justice is slender and perfidious, fraught with missteps of ambition and despair, egotism and doubt. Should you choose this road, beware those who would waylay your hopes and disembowel your dreams. Remain sure and remain true.
Come on, stop it. Man, I don't give a shit. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just trying to... Locked door, there's a lever back. Man, are you serious? Oh, more of this garbage. Well. Really, dude? You can't... Can you not dash through these? Man, what? Really, dude? Come on. And now, oh god, there's more trash. Cold, chill, freeze resistance, don't care.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation.
Okay.
The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
Well, that's done. Are we, Are we done? Also, let me see. Do I have anything socketed into my armor? No. I want to take a look. Yeah. I have precision and dash. So if I were to replace my armor, it would need to be something with 2 green sockets. What the fuck was that, dude? These guys weren't even special enemies, they're just like regular enemies. I just got wiped out. Now, what else is there to do? There's a portal? Oh no, that's the Ascendancy, Ascendancy portal. So then there's nothing here. There's that extra zone there. Then there's this area, which we're being told is a secret passage? Except you can't go in from here. Now the map makes it seem like you can go up and around and then you can just walk straight. Oh, I guess you could have just walked straight here the whole time. I'm a dummy. Right, so we're gonna go into the den. And I think there's gonna be a boss fight. Oh, or maybe it's just gonna be a regular zone. Well, we'll run around a little bit, but I think we're gonna call it an episode soon. Easy. Oh, easy. Extra crits? Seems dangerous. Alright. Well, I see something on the map. May as well. Oh my god. What is doing all... There's something in here that's doing a lot of damage. Revives nearby allies on death. Ooh. Oh, it's an apparition of himself, I guess. Fancy foil is kinda not what I care about that much. Oh, man, come on. Something about these tiny enemies, they're doing a ludicrous amount of damage. And I don't understand why. Like, these small enemies, dude. Yeah, these small enemies. Not sure why they're seemingly the most dangerous enemies in this zone, but that's just what we gotta deal with. Alright, so do I want to pick up any of these things? No, I don't think so. There's another box. And at this point, I'm kind of just...
I can't do this just yet.
I guess at this point, we're kind of just doing this whole area. Hopefully this place links up. Yeah, the enemies in here are giving me a lot of trouble, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. Alright, let's take a step back. Oh my god, dude. revives nearby allies on death, so let's make sure he's far away from any potential allies. Did this Joker revive himself? Is that what happened? Oh god, there's more. We're actually pretty close to another level. Oh my god, dude. Man, what's... Oh, there's these guys. All of that for a superior zealot helmet. The bone sculptor. The great white beast bones. Huh. Is there anybody, anybody here? No, 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 no. Okay, well, let's just go until we gain one more level. How about that? Well, there's a path forward. Is there more of interest in this area? Does not appear to be so. So let's just go through. Maybe we'll get a boss fight. Ashen Fields doesn't seem like it's a boss arena. It just seems like it's another regular zone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up the episode here. Actually, we haven't hit another level yet, so let's make sure we hit that level. Oh, there's some menagerie situations happening in this part of the... Oh my god, dude, what? This is unbearable, dude. How... He is not... He's taking Oh my god, he is taking 0 damage. He's taking... He is... Is this guy glitched? Life regen curses. Like... I feel like this guy's glitched, man. Because he's not... He is just not taking damage, dude. Oh my god. Inferno Bolt when hit. Does he... Is there some sort of like... Spitting Parasite? So he's a new enemy for the menagerie, but like... I don't get it, dude. Oh my god. I don't get it, dude. Why is this guy not taking damage? Like, do I have to be standing in some specific area? Oh my god, dude. Okay, no, he's taking damage, but then he's healing it back, like, immediately. Oh, like this, hang on. This is not fair. This is, like, actually not fair, dude. And I'm losing experience every time I die. Okay, okay, so this is... We gotta just stay far the fuck away from this guy. Like, man, like, this life regen is just not acceptable, dude. Oh my god. Can we gain a level somehow? Oh my god, fuck off. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Fuck off, man. Well, this guy's new as well. But he's got lightning storm shit going on. Man, this is impossible, man. This is impossible. Lightning storm is fucking bullshit. Oh my god. Lightning storm is bullshit, but at least this Joker isn't... Alright, this guy spawned in. Maybe this guy's gonna help me.
Up you go, little beast. Away!
Maybe this guy's gonna help me with the other because he attacks as well, right? He does damage, I think. Let's see if that's true. Oh, like, hang, why do I suddenly lose so much damage? So, like, what does curses mean? Yeah, this guy is just unkillable, dude. His life regen is too high. He's unkillable. Like, this is not fun, man. Oh god. And now we've got a guy that leeches life.
Off you go, little beast! Away!
Constantly revives minions. Oh my god. I was almost at another level and then I died like 20 times. But what I think I can do is... I want to keep going until I gain this level. I want to keep going until I gain this level. And then if I get killed a bunch of times, it doesn't matter much. Right, good amount of experience from those guys. Like, who the fuck are you? Okay. Don't care about that. Sacrifice at dusk. Don't care about you, don't care about that. I'll pick up these vault skills and we're gonna go out. Back to the Ashen Fields. Yeah, that life regen is just... It feels like it's glitched for an enemy to have that much life regen. And here's a red icon on the map, which is probably gonna be some fucking nightmare. So actually... I don't care about this, man. Oh, no, 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 no. We got it. Oh no, I need to gain this level before this guy kills me. Because he is 100% gonna kill me. Easy. Man, really, dude.
I can't do this just yet.
But he's going down. I'm just gonna make sure that I don't accidentally backtrack into the other guy. Alright, we leveled up, boys. And then immediately died. That's okay. Let's go into the skills. Let's go into a passive tree. And let's actually get this large jewel socket. We're gonna have to get another evasion rating. So it'll be another 2 levels before we can do anything with that large jewel socket. Oh, also, let's just kill this guy. Otherwise...
Great job, Exile. I now will take the captured beast to the menagerie.
we got another unique item right at the end, and it's different from what we already have. These are intelligence and strength boots with 4 sockets, 3 of them linked. And I think maybe they can only have red and blue sockets, or what are they? Okay. Movement speed when on full life, energy shield, and intelligence. We would lose a lot of movement speed. Life per enemy killed. Lightning damage to attacks. I don't think these are that great for us. So what I'm gonna do is... we're gonna try once again to do something about this fucking Joker. Like, it's just impossible, man. Like, his health is going down, but then my health is going down. If I wait for my energy shield to come back, his entire life has come back. Like, so... why am I checkpointed there, dude? Why am I checkpointed there? Maybe if I... maybe if I go in... wait, no. There's a shrine. Maybe the shrine will help me. Alright, let's just ignore all of these. That's a useless shrine. All that does is it makes us move faster. Maybe it makes us attack faster as well. Maybe. Okay, come on, dude. Let's... oh, and we lost it upon making the area transition. So if I teleport away when he's doing the Inferno Bolt, that's not good. This is kind of working. No, oh, easy. Easy. Oh, this is so janky, dude. Come on.
That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Alright, I think... I don't know if this is a chromatic. This is a two-handed sword. That is a two-handed axe. That fancy foil is also not what we need. Now what I'm gonna do is... now that we did that... was it worth it? Probably not. But... what we'll do is we'll, the fortress encampment. Is this a boss area? Yes, it is. Where the fuck is Groost? Where's Groost? Excuse me? Where is he? Is he in here? Oh no, come on. At least the checkpoint is generous. Oh no, dude. Like, kill the creature. Got some good damage. Let's disengage. Oh, and of course he started machine gunning us. People are just like jumping into the arena in clear violation of MMA rules. You're not allowed to. Pretty sure you're not allowed to do this in UFC. Like, just jump in while the fight is going on and start attacking one of the fighters. Seems like a... At the very least, a breach of etiquette. Alright, so now we can...
Turn away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace.
Alright.
When you try to control everything, you ultimately control nothing. Ralakesh has never quite been able to grasp that concept.
Awesome. Right.
Alone.
But let me open the Pantheon.
Helen is available. Ah, best leave that be.
Have I captured any of these, or... No, not yet. Well... Let's leave this closed for now. Should we go into the northern forest to see if we can get another waypoint? I think we might be getting a little bit greedy. I think we need to just end this episode here. On a pretty... Ooh, and we got a waypoint too. On a pretty successful note. Because... we found a unique item right at the end. It was not a great one. It was a pair of boots that don't really do that much for us. But nevertheless, it was pretty nice. I'm gonna go to the stash. I'm gonna go to the stash. To my unique stash, and I'm gonna drop off these boots. Because that takes us to 7 out of 1,176, and we've dropped off Wake of Destruction. Very badass name for what was ultimately a pretty disappointing pair of boots. We'll drop off these Val skills. And then we'll sell some stuff, and then we'll wrap things up. Alright, so let's drop off a few of these. I guess we should at least identify these. And then we'll drop off this. Oh, I didn't mean to identify that. That's okay. Let me just sell you some stuff. 3 more chromatics is fine. Let's drop this stuff off. Orb of Scouring. Don't have too many of those. Reign of Chaos. I think we'll just leave it. We've got a lot of these tarot cards, but only one of each. And we will not talk to anyone. We'll talk to people next episode. For now, I think we're just going to call it good. Let's reflect on what we accomplished. We found a grand total of 1 unique item. We gained a few levels, but the only new unique we found was these ones that are on the screen right now. Oh god. I've lost them. Where are they? It's Wake of Destruction, so maybe they're... yeah. It's alphabetical. There we go. Mesh boots. Life per enemy killed isn't the worst. More armor and energy shield is fine. Lightning damage to attacks is okay. Shocked ground while moving. I guess it would be decent in a lightning build, but I don't think we're really going to be doing anything like that on this character. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one. We didn't find any gear upgrades because I'm really trying to look for a 4-socket item. All 4 linked sockets, 3 green, 1 red. And I don't want to start using up my crafting materials to try and roll for an item like that. I want to just find it.
In a gambling mood?
So let me just see. Oh. I gamble with her exclusive currency. I can't just gamble with gold. So I don't even know what gold is used for in this game, honestly. That's a mystery we can try and solve next episode. For now, I think we've just got to call things good. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. It was another... there were a few rough moments in this episode, especially with that one regen enemy that just refused to die. I'm still not entirely sure how I managed to kill it in the end. But we got through it. And we even found 1 unique item. So technically we did make progress. We made some quest progress. We got through that Malagaro area. That was kind of bullshit at parts. And then we made our way through a hefty chunk of this map. And now the area that we're in right now, the Northern Forest, again splits off into 2 parts. So there's Lord's Labyrinth, which is in multiple locations, and it's going to eventually give us another ascendancy point. And then finally, we'll be able to do this causeway thing. No time like the present. That's that quest. And then we've got some quest rewards to get. So those are going to be fun as well. But yes, that is going to be all with this one. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. And until then, take care.